Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful, amazing evening. Our number one support, okay, not number one supporter.
Yeah, not number one.
Yeah, but the first person who actually willingly said, number one, the number one person who willingly said, yes, in you guys, I want to be there. We did say with a few viewers, or you know what, we're not always going to be alone. Some of y'all were mising us, some of y'all were clowning us, but you see here, yes. Otherwise, no violence. Another episode of our 2000's perspective, and as always, I mean, come on now. Like, yes, today we're all over the place, but it's understandable.
You're not allowed to speak again.
Funny, please.
No, but give it time. We have to interact.
Give it time.
We have to interact.
Give it time. Give it time. You've seen the other videos, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like it goes like protocol procedure.
Protocol.
I'm not able to just hide my face.
Exactly. Give it to them as a surprise.
Exactly.
San Bonani.
No.
Okay.
You're telling me what us today.
San Bonani. Sorry.
Another episode of our 2000's perspective, and as always, the name is constantly never changing. Bapela Modimoja Austin, a proud Limpopian, Mfana being Fana Kodina Mune, and Ramapowizi. Okay, but that one was no. I wanted to say something, but then I realized that now is not the moment, so I held myself. But as always, I'm not rolling alone. I'm rolling with the gents, the crew. Sambo.
Hello family. But sinabangisha, but sinabangkuluma, but sinabagnanatela, but sike. Wilan patana Sambo. Mine gang tigele kaya Mpumalanga. Kunya kona sadi. Ladies and gentlemen, blessed balls the name and being a blessing is part of the game.
Damn, this guy's good.
Yeah man, once again, we're not dealing alone with the boy from Muffy King, the boy from Mufftown.
Yeah, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Cat.
Just Cat.
From Mufftown, representing in this
podcast day in and day out.
All you have to do is let us in. And how do you do that?
Like, subscribe,
Everything,
comment. You guys know
Yeah.
the way. And not as always, but today we have Cat. This is where your Oxford English comes in.
Yes, Baba.
So let me give you the honor. Let me give you.
Asame,
I'm passing the.
Asame,
play with it. Boy,
Asame,
play with
Baba.
it. Yes.
Asame,
No, that one is
I'm
fine.
thinking of vendor praises, But
Okay, you're gonna butcher this, ne?
Yeah,
So let's just give it to her.
No vendor.
Let's just give it to her so she can represent.
Aye, man, I wanna get this. I like sharp.
Blessing, you know how this is gonna turn out. You know how this is gonna turn out. You know how this is gonna turn
Aye,
out.
yes, let's head it to your thing.
Okay, no, let's be serious. So today, as I had said, we can maybe call her the first person to willingly wanna be on here. So the first person who actually took us seriously and thought, you know what, there's direction with this guy.
Yazzie.
And
The guys
you know
are
what,
trying.
I don't wanna take anything from her. She can just do it herself. A vendor princess from Limpopo, another Limpopian. So you see today, that's
But
why
then
I'm.
it's not Limpopo.
Vendor is in Limpopo. I said another Limpopian.
Vendor is
That's why they are saying we are always fighting.
Vendor is not
Man,
Vendor is not in
Limpopo, but like,
Vendor is in Limpopo.
No, Ofani.
Vendor-
Yes, you will do it yourself. I don't wanna fight him. I don't
Wait.
Vendor is in Limpopo.
wanna do this with him now.
Ikhathi sempumalanga.
Okay.
Ikhathi sempumalanga.
I don't wanna do this with him. Chief, this is Cat. We know him.
Ikhathi
It's fine.
sempumalanga.
Ofani.
Lapha na spray, lapha na sport.
Joke
Na
around.
event.
Yasin, gents, tone it down.
Oh,
tone
time.
it down.
Okay, Asam.
Vendor princess.
Please do it in the
Yes.
proper way.
The proper way, your Venek.
Don't do your English. That's fun English lah.
No,
want
we don't want
Wait, I'm a watered down princess, okay?
San Bonani say.
Alright.
Everyone, hello. Okay, correction to that. I'm a vendor queen.
San Bonani.
Chima dekwana. Zinolanga ndifi ofani. I don't know these clowns, but yeah, I'm here.
Well, Ofani.
You butchered my name.
Yes, the
She's-
people, yes, the
she's
people
taking
respect
it
us.
in our podcast.
Come on, like she's
Day in
giving.
and day out.
People respect us. Yes.
People respect
She's
her.
murdering us.
Oh,
I asqhubeke.
Really sounds, no, yeah.
Yeah, give them.
give it to them, give it to them, give it to them, give it to them.
Okay.
Serve it to
Red
the
and
people.
blue, but I see.
No, obvious. I could he's being shady. We know.
Oh,
No,
Marafi.
we saw the shade. It's
Marafi.
fine. It's
Marafi.
fine.
okay, yeah. Why are we here today, Mr. Mabel?
Why are we here? When are we? Why are we always?
No,
Okay.
also we had a burning issue.
Yes, we had inside at the core. At the core, like
There by the ventricles.
you see, like it's night time. It's cold. All of us should be at our places, you know.
Should be spent.
Others would be at their pectoralis. Others would be snuggled up in bed. Others would be watching series. But we are here because we really had a burning issue. And as I had said, man, this touches me, Chief.
Yeah, sure.
He actually willingly wanted to be here the first episode.
Wow.
So you see, like we could not let such a moment pass. And today, unfortunately, or fortunately actually, was the only day we could catch her because of her busy schedule.
It's a very monumental day.
It's a very monumental day. Like this day is gonna go down in history of this podcast.
Of my 2000
And
perspective.
our 2000's perspective.
The third guest, second, third.
It doesn't matter who came before her.
Okay.
It does not matter. Who
But
came
she's the
before.
first.
She's the first person
Sanbonani
who
said.
willingly.
Your
Thank
guests
you.
are going to be
No, we love them. We love them. But of the first episode,
and
where
this
we
is
were
like
all over the
literally
place.
the longest introduction.
This is the longest introduction.
Yeah.
You
So
see-
let's take intro, ne?
Yeah, we still at the
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's be
That's
serious. Let's be
Asirane
serious.
baba, singene baba.
So today, Kat put on his thinking juices, and he actually came up with something very interesting.
Once again.
So, like you know, guys, or we have freedom of speech in South Africa, you know, so you are allowed to have opinions on things, vocalize your opinions. But then, with that, now comes the question: where do we draw the line? You know, at what point is your freedom of speech too much? So, Kat, lead us on, my guy, because this was you. This is your baby. This nurture it.
Okay. I think we should first try and determine what is freedom of speech. So according to you,
Freedom of speech
what do you
is,
think is freedom of speech?
to me, freedom of speech is basically I get allowed to have opinions on matters and being allowed to actually be vocal about your opinions. That is my definition. That is how I perceive freedom of speech.
So I'm pushing it to you.
Self-explanatory, chief. Freedom to have speech.
To have speech.
So it's in the name. It's in the name.
The name.
Ofani, what do you think?
Why am I
freedom of
taking history
speech?
classes now?
No, I'm just trying to figure out our understanding of freedom of
Oh,
speech.
okay. What is freedom?
I go with what he said.
It's self-explanatory.
You
So
know?
now, me, like I was chilling there. I think I was I with you guys. We were speaking about this new. I think I was listening to this guy on YouTube. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to mention his name. He might come after our fragile podcast day. You know, yeah.
We
So
You
have a
always
vendor
mentioning
queen.
names. And fine. You always mentioning names. That's fine.
should I mention his
No,
name?
no.
Hey, we're still young and
Yeah,
fresh.
yeah, the things that
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
says.
yeah.
No. So yeah, that guy doesn't play, guys. He's
Yeah.
brutal. Yo, so I was listening to this guy, man, chilling there. I was like, dog, can't people like sue this guy? Like,
Oh,
isn't what he's saying?
Isn't he the TikTok guy?
Huh? I don't know if we're speaking about the same guy.
The only way we can know is if we name drop, and at this
Aye,
point,
let's not.
Yeah,
we
so-
can't afford a
So
lawsuit.
this guy was like saying like really scary stuff there about people, they really mean things. So I was like, hey, I started to think, so is this guy, is he protected by freedom of speech, or is what he's doing illegal?
Sure.
Yeah.
Then that's why I came with this thing, freedom of speech.
Where do we draw the line?
So my understanding, okay, fine, freedom of speech, you're expressing yourself, but like you're not supposed to use hate speech.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like maybe, I guess that is the one clear line we are well aware of, you know.
Sure.
Do not use hate speech. But sometimes you can be subtle, you know.
About
Like you can be shady, but not really in a hate speech type of way. So you've basically crossed the line, like the one clear line we have. Because that is the only thing we can think of as a line when it comes to freedom of speech, or just don't use hate speech. But otherwise, I'm allowed to say, or no, Sambo 1, 2, 3 about
Sure,
hate.
sure,
Because
sure.
I'm
Yeah.
exercising my right.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not being hateful or what can be termed hateful, then I'm exercising my right. So, but without that clear-cut line, I guess now, where do you personally feel like maybe this is the line now?
Mfana, once again, this is a very deep and interesting topic. Ne?
Yeah,
And-
like always,
Sure.
because there's always something in the tabloids.
Sure.
There's also something interesting going on.
I was going through my TikTok this other day, and then I came across this other video. I can like on TikTok you can duet a video whereby you already mentioned doing your thing. There,
Yeah,
ne?
yeah.
And then someone duetted the video. I don't want to mention names. So let me cheat out.
Let's stay away from names. Let's stay away from names.
Let me cheat out like quite you television.
Yeah.
Ne? And then he commented on the person's head.
Head, like
The
head.
head,
Oh,
the shape of the head.
oh,
It was a bit. You know?
oh, yeah. Meaning
Yeah. So like he commented.
genetics.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Down syndrome vibes.
I don't like her already.
Yeah, no, I don't. Just
This one is gonna get us cancelled.
straight YouTube.
Come on, we are still growing.
No,
We are still
I'm
growing.
literally trying to say that I understand what you're trying to say. Like,
Yeah.
he's trying to...
He's trying to be safe about
Yes,
it. We are
he-
still growing.
No,
Like,
it was an example, you know?
we are still growing.
It's like the guy was making fun of the guy's condition.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's something like Down
Yeah,
syndrome.
sure.
I'm literally trying to say something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like this person is making fun of the person as I beg or fun, innit?
Yeah.
And then I'm watching this video, I'm thinking, but this guy has no grounds to do this thing. I mean, it's not like me and Nawe, we close, maybe we can joke about your head.
Yeah, yeah.
Ne? And then if we go Ofani, I hardly talk to Ofani. Ofani doesn't know my, okay, she does not. But you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
I get your point.
And then Ofani, I figure, Ashape, Akuli Metindo that don't really
Yeah.
concern her. Like I feel we also need to come across to check out the relationship I have with this person.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Very important.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's an issue that is rising amongst some 2000. Since we are
Yeah,
educated.
yeah,
Almost
yeah,
like
yeah.
We are in a generation of video and all those things, and people just do
Yeah,
these things.
yeah, I don't know.
So, Pocho Rona, we are abusing this
The
concept
power,
of
okay.
freedom of speech. We're
Yeah,
not
we are.
using it, yeah, we're not using it properly. Like, I think we once spoke to social media. The
Yeah,
negative
yeah. The
impact
negative
of
Yeah,
impact of
sure.
social
So,
media.
so we go on that social media in the name of freedom of speech,
Tawa.
and yeah, we spread negativity. We
Sure.
don't share love. We become mean to our brothers and sisters
Yeah.
out there in the name of freedom of speech, which is really
Yeah.
sad. Yeah.
Venda Queen, I apologize.
Yeah, thank you so
Apparently,
much.
Princess was a downgrade.
Yeah.
Venda Queen,
Yes.
where do you personally feel like like we should draw where is the line for you?
I personally, I am
Yeah.
blunt. I know myself, guys. I'm too blunt
Yeah.
for my own girl. You know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
been-
Yeah.
yeah, we know you.
Yeah.
We'd like to think we know
Yes,
you because people, kaleidoscopic beings we are.
Yeah. So what you said, me.
Yeah.
Having to express your views and opinions, but also thinking about the relationship that you have with the person.
Oh yeah.
Also considering how is the other person gonna take it. I mean, you can say something that is gonna sound mean, but then the person doesn't take it that way.
Yeah, sure.
You can, but
Mhm.
then you have to see like the relationships that you have with the person, the environment, the space.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can find that you can
Definitely.
say, you
Very
can say
important.
something, and then the person will be okay with it. But because you're around people, now the person is offended. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think so.
So
That's
you
what I
feel like a relationship, sorry for cutting you there. So you feel like a relationship maybe blurs out the borderline. So like
I mean,
we
if-
have to
if-
such factors factor
If you
in
do
where
have
we
if you
the
do have a
line.
relationship with a person, you do have to you do get to know the person, like
Sure.
Yeah.
their preferences, what are they comfortable with,
Mhm.
how are they like. If I say something like this, will they get angry
Oh.
or will they laugh with me? You understand?
Sure.
Yeah.
But then in terms of the most general public, say you and maybe the camera lady,
Mm-hmm.
you and like someone where you feel like you have an opinion,
Mhm.
but you don't really have much of a relationship with that person to begin with.
Yeah.
You really want to be vocal about your opinion. So where would you feel like then you have to draw the line?
What a wrong way, please.
So just hate
Like
speech.
no, not hate speech, but be honest, ne? But don't be, how can I say it, mean. Like don't make it seem like a really bad thing.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
You can,
What
you
if
can,
it-
you
what
can,
if
you
it- what
can,
if it is a bad thing?
A bad thing? How? But why? Okay. Oh, you see someone now. You're pressing me. A bad thing for who?
Wait.
How is it even bad
No.
for you? Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
She just popped up. Can I be arrested for saying a racial comment. Or
Yeah, you
Oh,
can.
yes.
Most
sexist
definitely.
comment.
Such as the K word.
Yeah. I mean, K word, N word, you know.
Serious?
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's
us
not-
N word
N-
we
N-
can.
N-word,
Okay,
yeah.
N word is like
Ah.
okay us.
Yeah.
K word is basically an equivalent of the N word in the States or somewhere
Yeah,
else.
In the
yeah,
States,
in the
but
States,
yeah.
not here.
Wow.
But like, isn't it freedom of speech?
Freedom of speech to who? To us, yes, we are allowed to say it to each other.
No,
I don't know
no.
about the K word, but the N
Let's
word.
say
it
person
hasn't really
A is okay, saying a racial slur to person B.
been- You just said it. They are saying a racial slur. That is a problem already by
Yeah,
itself.
it's a problem. But is it illegal?
Yeah, a problem when a person A is gonna be too comfortable with saying this the whatever
Oh
thing.
yeah, yeah.
And then I figure go placing. I figure
So the relationship,
I mean
now
ngiyakufaka
comes in.
vele straight.
But like now, I maybe I haven't done my research, but like I haven't personally heard of it. Okay, person A said this at the beach there about posted on Twitter. Then person A is in prison. It's more or less okay, fine. If person A is a public figure,
Okay.
most likely the worst thing that can happen, person A will lose his or her endorsements. Yeah,
Sure.
Person
Okay.
A will lose.
But
gigs,
to some
like,
degree, that is some form of punishment. So they,
imprisonment.
yeah,
there's no maybe cancel culture.
yeah, because
Cancel
that is the
culture.
worst. As you said,
Yeah.
that is really the worst we can do
The
to a
worst we
person. I
can
don't
do.
know about going to a prison and dropping the soap.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
so, like a
I mean,
perfect
if,
example.
if you're not spreading lies, I don't think there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with it. Like, you know, a person can just start seeing that you are flourishing and everything is going well for you, and they just decide to say that, oh, cat.
Oh, yeah.
He's abusing girls sexually, he's
But
sexually assaulting
can't
people.
I
And that will negatively affect your image,
Yeah,
even
yeah,
though it's
yeah.
true or not,
Yeah.
because people are gonna start doubting you.
I think there was something like that. Go the media. Some.
can't
weeks
I go
ago.
for Ufani there and sue her for defamation?
Yeah.
That's
I think
within
there's
your
one.
right.
Come
That
on,
is
there's this
defamation of
famous
character.
person in South Africa who did something like that.
Oh, we
It
know
was-
her. We know
it
her.
was
We don't
yeah.
have 500k.
Yeah, he was suing the guy that I was talking
We don't have
about.
500k.
Yeah.
We know her. We just don't have the money.
Like those guys are still growing like us, and then,
Yeah, you see.
but at least they got fame.
Yeah.
Not even-
But in the wrong lighting.
Mara, let's try
Because
it in
the
Ghana,
thing with South Africans
It
is
might
like you
shape
get your
our
5
views.
minutes of fame.
yeah.
You get your
yeah.
5 minutes of fame, and then we're always gonna be known as that podcast.
But I think these people are smart about it. Ne? I was reading somewhere, but like
smart about hate speech or smart about freedom of.
smart about hate speech. Ne? Okay, sharp. But I don't know what to call it. But like, if okay, fine, Blessing is a superstar. Ne? I'm a critic, ne? But then I brand myself as maybe a public or media house.
Sure.
Media communication, because now people like have platforms to say, oh no, Madimeja, as independent as he is, as doesn't know anything about media, he can say, oh no, I'm starting to write articles,
Sure.
Yeah.
and he can brand himself as a media outlet.
Sure.
Ne? So Madimeja can go out and say, oh no, I'm saying this, ka Blessing.
Mm-hmm.
So Blessing ha tla for Madimeja is going to say, no, now I found my source. I saw it from News 24
Sure.
or somewhere or credible. So
basically passing blame around, just lacking
what
accountability.
they're doing is like they don't write it down as like, or they take their information from already published sources. Snippets, snippets.
so then-
he writes the negative story about Blessing, then Blessing goes after him. Then now you're gonna be no, it's not my work. Casper Nyovest already tweeted about it on his page.
Oh.
Blessing did 1, 2, 3. Now I was just taking it and
sharing it.
and criticizing it on my YouTube channel. So Blessing can
There's
be
500k story. Like Homeboy said, he got it from
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Yeah. So it's that thing. Okay, now Blessing can come from me because now I'm just passing.
But they
this.
did go for 500k Homeboy because he's the one who put it
But
out.
I think because if we're speaking about the same person, I think it didn't work because like I went onto that guy's YouTube.
He apologized.
He apologized.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it is.
obviously, like it won't work.
Ah,
You
we're not-
can't
we're
come
not
for my
speaking
character
about
and
the
say
same
no, but I
person.
had blessing.
But then guys, like we need to also remember the fact
What
that
you about sleep?
Cat.
Hey,
Lawsuits, man. Lawsuits.
Ay, ngeke, get.
We are avoiding lawsuits. We are avoiding lawsuits.
To toot it, but I doubt they will need to toot it. Come on.
I know you
Just
say
small.
two,
Yeah,
darling.
yeah.
Okay, but are we talking about the same?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
apologize.
He did.
Apologize.
He apologized.
He
He apologized.
Should I say the name
supposed
again?
No. We heard you.
The guy with the beard, you know.
Cat.
saying,
Cat.
I
Let's
doubt
just
you
move on.
apologize.
Let's just move.
Yeah, so
Katlego.
Please, man. Please.
no, I wanted to understand.
No, I was still saying, like, we also need to keep in mind that what you post now, right?
Yeah.
Negative, hate speech, and all that. You can post it, nobody will say anything. But then, 10 years,
Yeah. Hey.
Catch up.
just pops out.
Yeah.
You will catch
The
up.
thing about
And
social
then
media,
they're like-
they never forget.
They're like,
Ooh.
look at Blessing now being the president.
Oh.
But when he was still 20 years old.
Ile Miss South Africa, Miss Bani, Miss South Africa.
A lot. Like, even Kevin Hart, something
Kevin
like this
Hart
happened to Kevin
happened to
Hart.
Kevin.
Like that's the one event I can think of that stood out. He was supposed to host, was it the Grammys or
I
something?
think, I think
Was
it was
it?
Grammys.
Yeah, he was supposed to host
Then
the Grammys, and then they went
MTV,
deep
yeah.
into his social
Yeah.
media usage,
Ivana.
and then
And
they
they
found
found
out
out
he was
the one thing,
homophobic
and the one thing
comments.
you should,
Things like
you should know that if delete it does not work.
Yeah.
Someone is
You
gonna
see-
scream.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish too.
Ha, now she's in drama.
Yeah,
I've
she-
actually had like a thingy, you know, like this status
What
is
did
that
Oh.
you do?
What did you do? Hey!
Ay, 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 ay.
We are here
Oh,
for
yeah.
that. Are we able?
no. It's not something deep, you know.
Oh.
I just, you know, like in high school, you literally just push it, be like, oh, hi.
Yeah.
This girl is being so mean and stuff like that. We were joking, me and her, right?
Oh yeah.
She saw the status, but another person took a
Screenshots.
screenshot.
Oh,
of it.
yeah.
And then it's like we're having a disagreement.
Power
now.
of
And you're
screenshots.
exercising
And then,
your freedom
and
of
then
speech.
now she's like, did you see what she once did? She's always had this thing against you, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know how it turns out in
Man,
the
I wanna
eyes
know,
now.
what did you do? I wanna know.
You are.
we have
That
kids
is for another
viewers,
day.
you see.
Please.
Ah.
we have kids viewers there.
You know
But
what I know what I
What
did?
did you do?
What did I do?
Cat just said we have kids yours and then turns around and says, what did you do?
One thing about cats,
My God.
cats will wanna know, well.
Like,
Sam,
what did you
What did you do?
It's for us. Hlebela us.
Well, really
I
cute.
mean, it's a safe space.
It's
like,
a safe
Yeah,
space. It's a
yeah,
safe
it's
space.
only on YouTube, you know.
It's a
It's only on
Yeah,
YouTube.
follow
Like
us.
only 3 people or
it's
so.
just YouTube.
Ultraman is just YouTube. 10 years down the line.
You are.
10 years down the line, you're trying to apply for some job and they say
Yeah,
you
no.
remember.
Yeah, something like this happened to one Miss South Africa. She was a contestant and she
Yeah.
did part of the finalists.
Come on.
I think she was white. She's white.
Oh, I
You
Okay.
remember the person?
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to avoid lawsuits. I mean,
I don't remember the name, but I remember.
Yeah,
the
I
name.
remember.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
I don't even know the name. I don't remember the name.
no, yeah, I
I
also
do- I
don't
do know
remember
what
her
you're
name,
talking
but I
about.
remember.
Yeah,
I think
like,
it's yeah,
she was-
'Cause it did stand out.
Yeah,
Because
Kakulu.
she started and then she started apologizing. That's the one thing that made me laugh the most.
Like,
Or all of
why?
a sudden you are no longer that.
Like,
So you see the thing with freedom of speech, very tricky.
Okay,
Very
Nakare,
tricky.
people can exercise their freedom of speech. Nothing is going to happen to them legally, but society
Yeah.
is gonna get rid of you, and you can't live with society.
legally ngasiyakushaya na nakhona.
No, but legally, in fact, what do you think is the worst?
Bheka, newe nama
What is
limit.
the worst of the repercussions?
Bheka.
Legally or a society saying, yes,
Nah.
and we are done with you?
Nango wena ne.
Yeah.
Ushaye a hate speech whatever. And you're famous ne.
Yeah.
Society needs legally nothing won't
Yeah,
happen again.
nothing will happen.
Yeah.
But the society is affected more.
Yeah.
Society will stand up. As when society stands up, man.
No, but like that is
Other
the
than
thing.
that, you
Legally.
you standing out, you achieving
Exactly.
something, you depend on the society to go
Exactly.
forward.
Exactly.
So
you see,
if the
they are
society
mad.
is seeing it the other way around, then
you are not.
you're going backwards.
Begani.
We gave a perfect example of a contestant. She was going up, but then we dug up some dirt on her.
I'm shy.
Exactly.
I'm shying legal.
No,
No.
legally she didn't
Legally,
receive
nothing
anything.
happened.
No, I won't win this. I failed.
The worst
Legally
that can
next.
happen.
Okay,
Legally
can I
next.
give you example B? There was this girl called UCT. Ne?
Yeah.
She went out and said something racist ne, on her Twitter feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, sharp. Okay, fine. It's fine.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's fine. She said something. Ne? Then UCT SRC, I don't know, somehow they saw it.
Yeah.
Then she deleted the tweet. Ne?
Okay.
We have screenshots already.
Yeah,
It's
screenshots
all-
are there. Then the next day, a statement from UCT came out. Yeah, we saw you, chief. So you are suspended pending investigation. So I didn't follow the story.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't follow the story, but like, wabona gore she's being excluded in the society. If like you're
Exactly.
studying towards a degree, and she's not going to be arrested. Like,
Yeah, legally we can't really do like you
But
can.
it's gonna impact her.
Yeah.
But and if you look at some people with nothing to lose, like, ish,
Mention
Is
names.
there such a
Th-
person?
I was
No,
about to say
Aiko.
mention names. This is
Aiko.
very
there
interesting.
There's
are
a
people
person.
with nothing to
Aiko,
lose.
cat.
If you go to places like America, there are people who are openly racist. Like, you know, okay, this guy is a redneck.
Oh, okay. In terms of that, I
Yeah,
understand.
and because now he doesn't contribute. I don't want to say doesn't contribute in any way to.
You don't
towards the
contribute in any
society.
way towards
Yeah,
society.
he has
Otherwise,
nothing to
if you
lose.
had
What are
any
you going to do
contribution,
to
Yeah,
then
can I skip
You're gonna
on?
take his job. What are you
Bam.
going to do?
Once again with the social media issue, when I was doing my grade 12,
Mm.
someone came to our school and told us about we should be very careful about the things we post.
yeah,
About the
very-
thing you
freedom of speech,
Because even if I'm a passaris and all those things, but some passaris even go through your social media before
Yeah,
they
they
exactly.
do.
Everything at
You
this
have
point they go
something
through a
to
social
lose.
media account.
And it doesn't have some because like they.
What do you mean? There's no such person. Not
Hey, blessing, come on. If you go into your Twitter now, you're gonna find this hate speech. I don't wanna fall too much on racism and other stuff, but like hate speech comments, you're gonna find a lot
Yo, mfana.
from people. Nothing's going to happen to them because like even if the society excludes me,
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't-
yeah. But I understand.
I have 30 followers. What am I losing, Chief?
That one I understand.
I have 30
Remember,
followers.
Okay, makes
But there's
sense.
no study.
no, but
Everybody has
it
something
makes
to
makes
lose.
sense. Like remember
I don't
during
have
the
a
Meghan
job.
Markle
Everybody
story.
has something to lose.
Yeah.
Even if
Job.
it's not like
It makes
concrete.
sense, né? But everyone has something to lose.
everybody has something to
No,
lose.
but I get his point.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it
okay,
makes sense.
You're not benefiting in anyhow from the society around you. Yeah, let's put it that way.
No, a perfect example. Remember during the Meghan Markle Harry when they came out to Oprah Winfrey and said or they experienced racism in the monarch. And then like on social media, people felt like they had so much power to say or no, Meghan was being extra. Imagine they asked her, before the kid was born, what color of the skin the kid is
Oh
gonna be.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah,
now
yeah.
you can't even receive a royal title because of your skin color. How is that not perceived as racism? And then some pricks on social media were trying to justify that. Or no, but hey, she's just being extra. How many people have been pregnant before her? Chief, there were tabloids in the UK basically saying racist things, like straight up cut out racism
Small
towards her.
tabloids,
And then
sure.
not even small, Chief, like really, really, really big companies. When you look into like the UK and their media houses, like some of them were basically saying racial things against Meghan, and then people, as you had said, those who have nothing to lose on social media felt like they had, like in front of their opinions really got to me, Joe. Like going through the comments on
Sure,
Twitter,
sure.
but then like
Man,
this
I'm
reiterate Kat's
still
point
stuck
or
by her
because
tweet.
of those. Kat, we'll get to that. But like
Inspiration.
now what Kat is saying, it makes sense, or those people felt like they could say such things
I think if
to
you-
begin with because they didn't have anything to
I
lose.
think if you still like a person and then you say a comment, it's much more better than an actual post or
Yeah.
a tweet.
No, but comment wise, like some people would
I mean,
screenshot
like,
your comment.
Isn't it like hard?
Pella, some people like went as far as making the comments like their own post. Obviously, the
I
thing
mean, like,
about Twitter,
that-
people can retweet your comments. So
Oh,
now we
yeah.
see it's not like your WhatsApp where you and your friends only
Yes,
joke
yes,
or
man. For someone who doesn't have Twitter, you sure know a lot about
I
Twitter.
am on Twitter. I did say or I read the comments
on
on
Twitter?
Twitter. Yeah.
Open the channel for the podcast.
Like it was
Twitter
very
account for the podcast. I don't know how.
Man, you on.
That's how he
Okay,
justified
yeah.
it to me.
it was really
Twitter is a nice place, blessing. You get to learn about them. You should
like
join
I
it.
guess you could-
complicated. The Twitter.
not
You
really
should join me.
complicated.
Instagram, I'm simple. You just.
Instagram, you see pictures. What do you learn it Instagram?
And the one thing about Instagram.
We are exercising our freedom. of
You are
speech.
exercising the freedom of speech.
No. Okay, but this is just true.
Yeah.
The one thing about Instagram, you never see a person's life. It's
Yeah.
always that one
The
day
end
you look
product.
beautiful.
The end product.
Exactly.
I mean.
But there are real people.
What do I mean?
There are real people.
I mean
out
what?
there on Instagram, you know?
You
Niggas
just
like
have to search.
Blessing.
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 What do you guys mean? I mean, how untini?
Yeah.
Guys,
There are real people. on
young
Instagram.
I
charge.
will follow you.
So you don't follow him.
Who do I follow here?
I don't have
Oh.
Instagram, so
Oh
it
my
doesn't
God.
slap.
And she's very sharp. She's very quick on the trigger. I don't know why I was excited.
I don't have Instagram. but I see good.
Oh, I feel nah, that one is for us. It's fine.
It's just a cat.
Our cup of tea. But otherwise,
I'm fumbling.
let's bring it back. So we're basically saying I guess the only real borderline. Why do I keep saying borderline? But like the only real line we can draw when it comes to hate speech is freedom of speech is hate speech. But otherwise, you just as a person, you have to be smart about it. Like how you go about expressing your opinions. Because 10 years down the line, social media doesn't forget.
Other than
Mara.
not even
But
thinking
there's
about
no
whether
lie,
it's
though.
gonna come back to you or not.
There's no lie.
Like you as a human being, just think about it.
Mara
Like, the impact is gonna-
Yeah, that's gonna have on other people.
But,
Yeah.
we exactly with different people. I was raised in a different way. I was not raised the same as somebody age. I mean, let's just say where I grew up, hate speech was something that was very dominant. And then my image,
I was raised right.
yeah, ne,
No,
Yeah.
no. You're funny.
so
No.
funny.
Continue, Sabo.
We are
Continue.
on YouTube. Don't expose the boy.
That's love.
Sorry.
Fair, the way in which the way in which I look life and the way my image abu life makon very
Oh.
different. So what do we say about the different people? City, do we say blessing is not fit for the society? Blessing must go
No,
away.
No.
that's where the thing, yeah, anti and pro comes in. Ish. How long have you been speaking? How long?
31 minutes.
31.
You see, this is a whole episode.
Let's cut it. Let's cut it.
This is a whole entire-
Catch it on
Man,
another
as in,
No,
let's stop this one. Start another one. So
Let's just cut it. I'm sorry.
We're
Let's just
separating endings.
No, we're not ending it. We're just moving to because the times we can't upload it as a 1 hour thing. For now, it's love, and then we're doing another episode just now because this one is very interesting. The whole anti and pro.
oh, we're not cutting it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no. For now, just